Hello everyone, welcome to the second part of Me Learning Hugo series. Don't get me wrong, this is me, Rune Connor, learning Hugo by going through the documentation. Right? I'm not trying to teach it here, I'm just showing you my way of learning it. That's why the videos are unnecessarily long and tedious, and I am going over everything one by one over here in the Hugo documentation. Actually, is this the docs? There's also documentation here, content management. Yeah, it's the docs. All right, so I left off at content organization in the last video, in the first part of this video series. And let's read through here. Page bundles. Nouns page relative images and other resources packaged into page bundles. These terms are connected, and you also need to read about page resources and image processing to get the full picture. Okay, page resources, what is that? Okay, that's further down the line, so I'll read that later. The illustration here shows 3 bundles. Okay, so a folder and everything, all files inside that folder are a bundle. I see. I think. No. If you look at this, this is also a bundle. So I think any files that are used inside the page denoted by the folder name might be a bundle. So content here uses this PNG file and this MD file, the content page, or let's say the content directory. And the blog directory here directly uses these files, probably. And under blog, we have a Hugo is cool page that uses all of these files. I think. Note that the homepage bundle cannot contain other content pages, although other files are allowed. Homepage bundle cannot contain other content pages. Okay. The bundle documentation is a work in progress. We'll publish more. Okay. Organization of content source. In Hugo, your content should be organized in a manner that reflects the rendered website. While Hugo supports content nested at any level, the top levels, content directories, so the top level is anything under content here, are special in Hugo and are considered the content type used to determine layouts, etc. To read more about sections, including how to nest them, see sections. We'll see that later, I think, right there. Without any additional configuration, the following will automatically work. Under content, you have an about folder, index.md. So it will display, when you go to about in your site, it will display whatever is inside this index markdown file, like that. And then when you go to posts, first post, etc., these are, okay, if you name your file index, that is not going to be appended to the end here, right? So about, just a / that's going to read your index.md file. But if you have a file named firstpost.md, you can append that to the end like this to see the contents of that file. And then if you have a folder like happy, posts happy, ness, md, that's gonna show you whatever's inside here. Second post is under posts, again, as a file. Okay, so you can have folders in folders, or MD files inside folders named like this to have them separated by / slashes in the URL. Otherwise, you can have an index file like this, and it will just display the directory name, right? So the name of the parent directory where this index.md file is located. Quote first, second, okay, example.org / quote. That is whatever denotes this section. And you access the contents inside these files by just typing the file name, no extension. Okay, so this is what was generated by Hugo last time I created a site. It's called a quick start. my first post, MD. Okay, so it's directly under content posts. Let's get the Hugo server started here. So Hugo, nope, Hugo server. Yep, let's do that. Not secure, come on. Server. Okay. Hugo server D. No, unable to locate config file or config directory. Okay, so I need to get into quick start. I think, yeah. Now we have a config file. Hugo server. No. No. There we go. Now the server is running at localhost 1313, so I can go there, localhost 1313 as the port. And we have nothing under here, right? Let's see. This is a draft, so if I say draft false, this should appear in my site. Still nothing here. Well, let's try this again. I think I need to restart the server. Control C to stop and restart. And let's see it now. Okay, now I can see my first post here. If I go here to my first post, so under posts, my first post, I can see the contents of this file, right? Under content, posts. This is an interesting way of showing it. So post is a directory under content. So it's a folder under the content folder. And under posts, we have my first post, .md. Okay. Let's continue on. Path breakdown. The following demonstrates the relationships between your content organization and the output URL structure for your Hugo website when it renders. These examples assume you're using pretty URLs, which is the default behavior for Hugo. The examples also assume a key value of base URL, your site, in your site's configuration file. Okay, do we have that? I have this. And how do I, not that, let me close that. I was watching something. How do I, what is pretty URLs? First of all, ugly is content about MD, about HTML, oh, .html. That's ugly, and pretty is no .html. Okay, so it renders them like directories. You need to enable ugly URLs in your configuration file explicitly if you want them. Index pages are underscore index.md. This has a special role in Hugo. It allows you to add front matter and content to your list templates. These templates include those for section templates, taxonomy taxonomy terms templates, and your homepage template. That's a lot of information. You can get a reference to the content and metadata in IndexMD using the site get page function. You can create one IndexMD for your homepage and one in each of your content sections, taxonomies and taxonomy terms. The following shows typical placement of an IndexMD that would contain content and front matter for a post section list page on a Hugo website. URL, okay, and then what is that? And then path, slug, file path, like content, posts, IndexMD. I don't get this. At build, this will output the following destination with the associated values. Base URL, probably your site address here. And then URL, which is like posts, and section. Base URL section. Okay, the sections can be nested as deeply as you want. The important thing to understand is that to make the section tree fully navigational, at least the lowermost section must include a content file. index.md. Okay, lowermost section. So the root section. Is it the root or is it the top? Single content files will be rendered single page templates. I don't get this. What does this mean? These. I don't get it. Are they trying to okay, path is broken into section and slug and something. I don't think these are rendered correctly. Base URL section slug, permalink, your URL. Path explain. Okay, section is a default content type. Is determined by the section in which a content item is stored. Section is determined by the location within the project's content directory. Section cannot be specified or overridden in front matter. The slug is the last segment of the URL path, defined by the file name and optionally overridden by a slug value in front matter. URL management. We'll look at that later. So slug is the file name, basically. Path is determined by the section's path to the file. File path is based on the path to the content's location and does not include the slug. It doesn't include a slug? Really? Interesting. Content's location. So if you have, let's say, posts1.md here, the path is going to be just content posts. And this post1.md is not going to be included in the path. Interesting. URL is the entire URL path defined by the file path. Okay, so if you want to get the actual path to the file as well, it's called the URL, not path. Optionally overridden by URL value. See also these sections. Okay, I'm not going to see those sections just yet. I am going on with page bundles. Content organization using page bundles. Page bundles are a way to group page resources. Let's see what those are. Page resources are images, other pages, documents, have page relative URLs, their own metadata. Page resources are only accessible from page bundles. Those directories with index.md or underscore index.md files at their root. Okay, so let's have a look here. You have a post directory here under content directory and first post directory, which contains an images directory and some images under it. An index.md file, root of page bundle. Okay. So this first post, this is the first post page bundle, right? This entire thing, as I understand it. And index.md here is the root of the bundle. And all of these files belong to this first post page bundle. And those are page resources. Yeah, first post is a page bundle with access to 10 page resources, including audio, data, documents, images, and video. Although second post is also a page bundle, it has no page resources and is unable to directly access the page resources associated with first post. So here, this is also a page bundle because it has an index.md file, but it doesn't have any page resources associated with the bundle, right? And you can't access the resources associated with the first post inside the second post page bundle. Okay, we'll get to look at these other things later. Okay, so that's page resources. We are at page bundles now. Templates, functions, methods. Okay, there's a bit more to go through as well. A page bundle can be one of a leaf bundle. Leaf means it has no children, so no sub-page bundles. And a branch bundle. Homepage, section, taxonomy terms, taxonomy list. And that's a branch if it has bundles or page bundles underneath it, I think. A leaf bundle's usage is collection of content and attachments for single pages. A branch bundle is a collection of attachments for section pages, like homepage, section, taxonomy terms, taxonomy list. Taxonomy is basically your categories or tags. So category list, or tags that you use to categorize pages on your site. Homepage is your main page, basically the front page of your website, and any sections. So you can have other pages on your site, right, that do different things. Index file name of a leaf bundle is index.md, and it has the MD extension is just an example. The extension can be HTML, JSON, or any valid MIME type. What is MIME? I've seen this before. What is MIME? A media type is a two-part identifier file. What is a MIME type? Media type. Okay, it's now called media type. A string set along with a file indicating the type of the file. Okay, doesn't tell me anything. Let's say they're trying to say media type. A media type, formerly known as a MIME type, is a two-part identifier for file formats and format contents transmitted on the internet. Their purpose is somewhat similar to file extensions in that they identify the intended data format. Increase the zoom a little here. The blah blah authority is the official authority for standardization. I don't care. No. MIME type, type tree, subtype, suffix parameter. Okay, so these can be application, audio, image, message, text, video, font, and model. So here the MD extension is just an example. The extension can be either one of these or any valid media type. Okay, so any valid media type file is also acceptable here when they say index file name. Interesting. The leaf bundle contains an index file without an underscore, whereas a branch bundle contains an index file, an index markdown file, for instance, starting with an underscore. Okay. Now resources are page and non-page types. And on a leaf bundle, on a branch bundle, you have only non-page types, like images, PDF, etc. I see. Interesting. Page meaning, let's say you have index.md, you can have first post.md and so on a leaf bundle. And the leaf bundle has no children, meaning the leaf bundle is a page that doesn't have any subpages, I guess. Whereas a branch bundle is a page bundle that has sub-page bundles, like a leaf bundle. So leaf bundles branch bundles are a superset of leaf bundles, and they contain an index file name with an underscore. They allow resources, only non-page resources are allowed in a branch bundle. Okay, so you can't have pages like firstpost.md under a branch bundle. You can have directories though, right? Otherwise, how do you create a leaf bundle under a branch bundle? So these guys, branch bundles, have directories. Where can the resources live? At any directory level within the leaf bundle directory. So if you have a leaf bundle, you can put the resources at any level, any sub-level, for instance. In a branch bundle, only in the directory level of the branch bundle directory, i.e. the directory containing the underscore index.md file. So if you have resources associated with the branch bundle page, let's say a list of your categories on your site, anything associated with that page itself should be inside, directly underneath the branch bundle folder, directly within it. Anything inside the leaf bundle pages or leaf bundles, let's say, you can't access with the branch bundle page, I think. That's what it's saying. Layout type of a leaf bundle is a single page. whereas a branch bundle is a list page, meaning this lists other pages. So category page inside a site would be a list page. Home pages usually contain lists as well nowadays. Nesting does not allow nesting of more bundles under it. So the leaf bundle is the last. Let's see. Yeah, so you can't have any children. That's what it's saying, right? So no more bundles under a leaf bundle. Does not allow nesting of more bundles under it, whereas a branch bundle allows nesting of leaf or branch bundles under it. Nice. Example: content post my post index.md. That's a leaf bundle, whereas content posts underscore index would be a branch bundle page. Let's say this is a leaf bundle page. Path, not even a path, the URL without the base URL part, and this is the branch bundle page. Okay, content from non-index page files. Non-index page files. What does that mean? Access only as page resources. So if you have a leaf bundle and you have other .md files inside the leaf bundle, you access them only as page resources. Whereas if under a branch bundle, if you have non-index page files, they're accessed only as regular pages. But can't have, you only have non-page types as allowed resources. So I don't know what this means. I guess we'll see. All right, now leaf bundles. The leaf bundle is a directory at any hierarchy within the content directory that contains an index.md file. So here's an example. You have a content folder, and we have a content folder here. You can create a new folder called, for instance, about. Let's create that. About folder, and under about folder, I can have an index.md. Index.md file. There's no front matter right now, so I'm just going to copy this front matter from my first post. You can change the date if you like. And let's see. Let's make this the 12th. And the time, I don't know, something like that. And under posts, you can have a my post folder, my post. Of course, you actually create these using the server, right? So if I stop the server now, Control C, you go new content, and I could say post my first post. Okay. I already have a my, so I'm going to just delete this so that it doesn't complain. I could say content posts my post index.md. What if I do just this? Enter. Failed to resolve to an archetype template. Okay, my post index.md. Can I do this? It said created. Nice. My post index.md. All right, so it created a post. It is using Toml as the method with which it's creating my content. I don't want that. So can I maybe get it to help me, Hugo? Help me here. Hugo, help. Hugo new. Do we have new here? Go help for Hugo. I want to actually let's ask Google. Hugo, new content, YAML, font matter. New content, YAML front. Okay, front matter. I don't want toml, I want YAML. Aliases, blah, 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 keywords, layout. YAML spec. Don't need the spec right now. I want the command for it. Let's go back. YAML font matter. Now list from font matter. Config YAML. Maybe it's in here. Nope. I'm not a bot. Command line interface. Hugo completion. Convert. New. Do we have a new here? Okay. Parent commands. Nothing here. Hugo YAML. Did they change the toml for the front matter, or did I do something? Hugo, new content, toml. Why front matter is always in YAML? Okay, wait. Custom front matter in Hugo files. New posts. Okay, yeah. Troubleshooting. Content with front matter that looks like that. Okay. Archetypes. I need to change the archetype. Okay, let's see. Themes, Ananke, archetypes, default. It's YAML. It's not toml. So what's going on here? What about Hugo plate? I don't see anything like that in here. Assets? Nope. Layouts? Nope. I'm just going to delete this. Ananke default archetype is YAML. But my new command is creating toml for some reason. Let's remove this about page as well. Layouts, public. Nope. Not resources. Why is it not using the archetype here? I wonder. Why have archetype? Oh, default archetype. Okay, right here. It's because of this. I am going to delete this. Okay. Now it should work properly, hopefully. Let's do Hugo new content. And let's see. Content, my post index. Okay, it's YAML now. Great. No tags, no featured image, no description. Nice. So this is what Hugo, not that one. This is what Hugo generated as my post. I'm just gonna type my post here and hello, this is my and we were going on content organization here, page bundles. Looking at page bundles down here. and I was trying to create some of this. So about index.htm, index.md, sorry, and under posts, my posts would have an index.md and content1md, content2md, and some images. I don't have the images, but let's try and create content1md and content2md with Hugo as well, right here. So the PowerShell, let's get content1. Index.md already generated, content1.md, and then content2.md. And I have those now right here. I can just type content1, content1, and then do the same for content2. Okay, now if I start the server, Hugo server, maybe I can see them. Let's get to localhost 1313. All right, my post here is what I generated, is my post, but I don't see the other contents files. So I think this should have been like a list type page, not a single page, right? Wonder how I could make it a list so it can list the pages underneath it. So instead of my post, I can maybe go to content1. This is not the page you were looking for. How do you know I was looking for that page? Come on. My post content1. Okay, so these can only be used as resources inside this index.md, I think. And I don't know how to do that yet, so we'll see. In the above example content directory, there are 4 leaf bundles. About is one bundle, my post is another bundle. This leaf bundle has the index.md, 2 other content markdown files, 2 image files. These images are page resources, only available in index.md. Content1 and content2, these content files are page resources of my post and only available in the index.md resources. They will not be rendered as individual pages. Yeah. We saw that. And my other post is another leaf. This leaf bundle, another leaf bundle is nested under a couple of directories, also has only the index.md. Headless bundle. A headless bundle is a bundle that is configured to not get published anywhere. It will have no permalink and no rendered HTML in public. It will not be a part of site regular pages, etc. But you can get it by site get page. Here's an example. Okay, this is way too much. You haven't shown us how to use shortcodes yet, and you're showing me this. Okay, let's see. Headless, I guess this is a variable, and you're assigning this to that variable, some headless bundle. And then this is another variable. Okay, h2 authors, range. I think this is like an archetype file or something. In this example, we're assuming the some headless bundle to be a headless bundle containing one or more page resources whose .name matches author wildcard, whatever that means. Explanation of the above example, get the some headless bundle page object. So that's the object. Select a slice of resources in this bundle that matches author using resources match. Okay, get the slice here and assign it to that. Loop through that slice of nested pages and output their title and content. Okay, so just getting from a headless page object, you get only the pages or resources that match the author name, and then You loop through them, list them as title and content. Looks useful. The leaf bundle can be made headless by adding below in the front matter. Oh, okay, so you just say headless true. Okay, good to know. There are many use cases of such headless page bundles. Shared media galleries, reusable page content, snippets. Nice. Yeah, so these are going to be very useful, definitely. And we have branch bundles. Now that was leaf bundles. And you can have a headless bundle as a leaf bundle. Now let's see what branch bundles are. Branch bundle is any directory at any hierarchy within the content directory that contains at least an index.md file. This with the underscore, of course. This underscore index.md can also be directly under the content directory. Here, Markdown is used as just an example. You can use any file type as a content resource as long as it is a content type recognized by Hugo. Okay, here's an example. There's a branch bundle here and another one here. Okay. In the above example content directory, there are two branch bundles, yep, and a leaf bundle. And that's the leaf bundle that's under this second branch bundle. Branch bundle 1 has the underscore index.md, two other content markdown files, and two image files. Okay, yep. Branch bundle 2 has the underscore index.md and a nested leaf bundle. The hierarchy depth at which a branch bundle is created does not matter. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I wish we had some concrete examples to play with here. Branch bundle, so how do you use these content pages inside your index page, for instance? Maybe we'll see that in upcoming sections here in content management. Content formats, I'm going to continue on to this in the next part of my Learning Hugo video series. I'll see you later, guys, in the next video.